Brian Cox, you said there that you were proud of how Scotland has changed the law on gender recognition. As somebody who's committed to the independence movement, it was very interesting what you were saying earlier about having a federalised UK. Are you frustrated that Nicola Sturgeon may be going back on her promise to use the general election as a referendum?
You know, you're a fellow Scot, so you understand the word canny.
I do understand the word canny.
And I think she's being very canny, and I think she should be canny, given the situation. And it's a hot potato. It's been a hot potato for a long time, as gender identification is. So I think she's following the right course. If you consider what happened in what happened in the Catalan referendum,
in
which
Spain, where they part of the country wanted
independence. And it was an illegal referendum, and they suffered as a result. So she has to be very, very careful that we are doing it the right way.
But there's real frustration among some SNP members and supporters. You know, she had this sort of smiley meeting with Rishi Sunak this week, and then she's talked about having the general election as a de facto referendum on independence, but actually now that might be the Holyrood election the year after. There are some people in the movement who think it's kind of on the never-never, and they're frustrated.
Of course they're frustrated, and they have every right to be frustrated. It's a very frustrating situation. We are trying to get an independent country, and it's an impossible task. But it's
impossible.
Well, it's not impossible. It seems impossible. I think it's possible. Sorry, that was a wrong phrase of mine. No, I think it's possible, but it seems overwhelming in a way. And I think I think Nicola's the right person. She's done a great job, and I think her canniness is what will actually get us there in the end. But if we went like a bull in a china shop, we could be it could damage us.
Okay,
so we have to be very careful about it, and we have to pursue what we want, what we need, what we feel our country needs. And this is what's interesting about these debates. It's very interesting the way Keir then sort of said, well, that's the Scottish Labour Party. And I thought, well, I always thought that was the same party. And of course, clearly, there are different problems that are in Scotland, as in Wales, as in Ireland, than there are in England. So, and it's these problems that are not...
Yeah,
exactly. And they're not actually being recognised for what they are.
OK.